just say how the two regions differ and what are the different challenges that founders face in both places respectively?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. So for China, certainly one thing, and that's a bit crazy. Valuations and venture capital in general is just readily available. So I think now recently the total amount of venture capital went down a bit and the market cooled down a little bit, but it's crazy how much capital is available in that market, and that does a couple of things. So first of all, there's kind of a bias to action, I find, with founders in China. So when I work with founders in China, it's always about doing, executing. Very fast, very much, and it's sometimes funny because it's very different from people from Europe or founders from Europe who are sometimes a little bit more thoughtful, and I would say instead of trying 10 things, they will think very hard and then try 3 things. Now, is the first one or the second one right? I don't know, because you can make the case that the Chinese founders will do 20 things and then, 3 things are successful, and you can make the case that the European founders, they will try 3 things and think very hard about them, and then 3 things are successful. So it's difficult to say, but it's certainly a big difference between those. Mm-hmm. And then coming back to the issue of venture capital, when you say that, we say that China is very heated in terms of venture capital, so it's easy to get high valuations for your startup. That's not healthy for the ecosystem at all. Then on the other hand, you have the total opposite in Europe, and I know the German market very well, where not enough venture capital is available, and it's very difficult to raise VC funding. So if you'd be able to strike a balance between those two worlds, that would be perfect, but that's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.